Hi, Captain Mike, back with you again about things that you can do with your microwave kiln. In this video, we're going to do some Raku. And if you're watching this video, then you probably already know what Raku is, so I won't bore you with it. But in an earlier video, we took a slip cast little pot, just like this, and we put it in the microwave kiln, and we turned it into a piece of ceramic. This is it right here. This is the piece of ceramic that I made, and it rings, so it's ceramic. And then in another video, I did a cup that I glazed, and that'll show up in the other video. This is a ceramic cup I took and put 3 coats of Raku glaze, which is a special glaze, has a lot of metals and things in it. I put 3 coats, let it dry thoroughly, and when I get through, it'll look something like this. This is a little Raku cup. I'm not sure this is the exact glaze I use. I think it is. And I make little candles out of it. This one has sage in it. Smells real good too. This is the glaze I use. I use a Spectrum. Well, I've got 2 or 3 different kinds, but in this instance we use a Spectrum glaze, and they all work fine. You will need, to complete this, you will need, of course, whatever it is you're going to want to do the Raku with. You'll put it there. A little later I'm going to do this turtle, just to show you can do, get it in the thing right, to show you can do the turtles and different items. But you'll need a pair of tongs, because this is going to be hot, hot, hot. Gloves, and glasses if you don't already wear them. And then for the final, when we get ready to do this, you're going to need a pot, a fireproof pot with a lid. Anything will work. Coffee can with a piece of metal on top of it, it doesn't matter. And you will just put some combustible material in there. You can use, I use paper, but you can use sawdust, whatever you want to do. They claim different materials gives you different results, but you're going to need that. So the idea now is to get this red hot. It needs to go up to about 1400 degrees, I think it says on here. Well, we won't bore you with having to read this whole darn thing, but anyway, it has to get up to a pretty hot temperature, and once it's red hot, we'll take it out, we'll drop it in this pot and cover it, and that's where the fireworks start, because you wait till it catches on fire, and then when it catches on fire, you put the lid on it and take it and let it sit and cool naturally. So the hard part is getting this up to the temperature you need to get it up to in this microwave kiln, because we have no way of determining what the temperature is. Earlier when I did the little glazed pot, I didn't get it hot enough, little cup rather, and I had to put it back in there and zap it again and try to get the temperature up to where it matures. So we're going to just give this a shot here and see how it comes out. There won't be a second shot on this one unless I do another video, because you don't know what you've got until it cools off. So we're just going to cook it extra long, make sure it gets good and hot, and then I'll show you how you can do Raku in your microwave kiln. Okay, we put the pot in there, we put the top on it, because I wouldn't forget to put the top on it. And start her up. Start her for 3 minutes. That's too much. 3 minutes. Appreciate y'all sticking around for this. Ladies and gentlemen, for the sake of moviegoers everywhere, I'm going to deem that this pot is ready for the Raku pot. So we're going to take that off, take there. Very rapidly, we're going to pick this pot up, and we're going to set it in there, and it will ignite. And when you get a good flame going, close it. And that's all we're going to do. We're going to take this thing outside now and let it sit until it cools off naturally, and I will come back and show you what this pot looks like. This came out a whole lot better than I thought it would. This is, I hope it will clear up. This is the what Raku looks like. And I'm very pleased with it. And as you see, it can be done in a microwave kiln. So, I only have one thing that I want to add. And that is that be very careful when you place, when you heat up this. I forgot to clean the excuse me, the glaze off the bottom so that it would be clean clay. Had I done that, it would have sat there perfectly and wouldn't have cooked to this because it didn't drip. A solution to that would have been to have added a piece of kiln shelf paper to it before I done it, and I wouldn't have had to clean the bottom, but it's easy to clean the bottom, and I usually do. This is not a big problem. I'll sand it off and reseal it. But that's just a word of caution. Just make sure you do that so you don't ruin your kiln. So there we go. Very pleased with it, and I hope that you guys have the same success. Thank you for watching this video.